Yeah, I thought it was a real tough contest out there. Tonight I thought we come up against a very committed footy team, and I think they had something like 95% completion. With about 10 or 15 minutes to go, and it took us a lot to try and get over the try line, particularly in that second half. They were very desperate. So I just thought it was a real tough game.
What did you think of the Warriors' performance compared to previous weeks?
Yeah, I thought we opened it really well in terms of the first half, and we probably just opened the door for them a bit the back end of the first half. But I thought there was some really good stuff. Putting them under pressure, making them come out of the backfield consistently, and I thought we executed our plays really well. And then in the second half, I thought again, like as I said, we come up against a desperate footy team. They were trying to get themselves back into the contest, and but we sort of toughed it out with some good goal line defence again.
Goal line defence. Are you doing things differently this year, or is it just the attitude and commitment from the guys is different this year?
Yeah, we've done the attitude and commitment is different. So that's in terms of are we doing anything different? That's been a difference. So and they've just walking over with Roger here. He feels really comfortable there. The middles, the boys in the middle of the park are responding to Rog. He's sort of the conductor there, and he's they're responding to him and getting their jobs done. So that's really important.
What's your assessment of the East defence to this point?
Yeah, there's always, when you're in this competition, today I thought there's always, what I'm saying is there's always adjustments. You're getting put under pressure by, some pretty handy footballers, and, so there's always going to be some error, but it's trying to minimise that. And, I think every week, we look at ways to try and, improve those areas, and, this week will be no different.
Roger, would you have preferred you sort of put the nail in the coffin a little earlier than you did? What did you make?
Yeah, like what Mux is saying, we opened up really well. We're sticking to our process, but we had too many errors in our own half, and yeah, it's tough to just continue to defend your line for too long, and then they just managed to score a try, and there's too many classic players. We couldn't really put them away, and then that second half we came out strong again, but I think because we were defending our line too often, we got down to their side and just couldn't execute.
Jonathan Thurston had a busy night. Did you guys make a point of targeting him in defence?
Yes and no. Jonathan Thurston's one of the greatest players to play our game, so we always had to have players around him, and if we could take him out the game, that would go a long way for us winning it. So that was one target, but they also had a lot of other classy players they went to watch out for.
Steve, Simon first came back from the bench. You got a plan as to how you use him next week, and is there a conundrum there for you in bringing him back into a 13 with the way the guys are going?
Yeah, well, he played 60 minutes tonight, so the idea was to start him off the bench tonight and have him sort of get his fitness back, which knowing Simon, that's pretty easy. So yeah, it's a positive position for us to be in. To have the luxury of, okay, well, do we start him off the bench or start? And he's our most decorated player, so I know he's going to get the job done 99% of the time, so he won't be too far away from starting.
Stephen, how do you think the team handled the pressure and the occasion tonight with the huge crowd and everything else?
Yeah, we haven't, to be fair, we haven't really, spoken about it all week. We could, get a sense or a feeling that, things were generating, and there was a, crowd, and obviously they went out and warmed up, out there in front of a fair crowd. So, but again, I think the first half, showed, how they handled it. I thought they, like I said, I thought they defended well and executed, really well in that first half, and as you know, we said, you know, we come up against a desperate footy team with some, you know, guys who, you know, they win those type, you know, I've seen that team win those type of games in the past a number of times. So my point is that, you know, the guys, you know, had to find a way to, you know, to squeeze them out, and they did. But just on the crowd, I thought it was wonderful, you know, tonight to have both, you know, both games. I thought the crowd and having rugby league people come and watch it, you know, contest like the two contests like they did tonight. I think it's was fantastic, and I want to, you know, give our administration staff, they were working really hard this week to make it happen the way that it did, and yeah, so it was a, you know, great night.
Is that something that you're personally proud of, Steve? That it's only the second home game of the season, and for the first time in a decade you've sold the place out?
So can you just repeat the first part?
Yeah, is that something that you were personally proud about with your team and the way that the team was going? That's quite a pretty fair endorsement that this is your second home game,
yep,
and you get 25,000 people.
Yeah, well, you know, I think you know, the way the boys have, you know, been playing for each other, and you know, the way they've been performing.
Attention, please. Vehicle lockdown is now lifted. Please move slowly around the venue as there are still people working and leaving.
Yeah, in terms of proud, you know, I'm just really pleased. You know, I don't know if that's proud, but I'm just pleased that, you know, we've been able to, you know, get a great crowd here tonight, and you know, win a game of footy in front of our, you know, our fans and our members, and so, you know, that's what's really important.
Any injury concerns at all, Steve?
No, I think you know, we just got a few bumps and bruises, you know, to be fair. I mean, you know, this is our 5th week. We spent 3 of them on the road, and you know, so it's more of a, you know, we've got some bumps and bruises there more than anything.
Thanks everyone.
Awesome, thanks.